And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the mid-century Groundbreakers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Fergie Jenkins.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That misses the zone, and we're underway. And a pitch.
Oh. 1-1.
Check swing, no appeal. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mays has it sized up. And there's one down.
Batting second. From the Los Angeles
Now it's Mookie Betts. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. 2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a foul ball. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Line drive, and it goes just foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The line to kick the pitch. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Kiner settles under it. He's got it. 2 away now.
Batting third. From the
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In there for strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. End of a half inning of play. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Welcome back, and getting to start, Sandy Alcantara.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled away. This to third, and that's just foul. The pitch. That misses the zone. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Foul ball. And a pitch.
2-1.
That's off the mark. 3-1. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Alcantara over to first. And he's back in safely. Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente. That one's in there, 0-1. Mays leads off first with one away. Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. And there's a ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Hank Aaron. Big time power. And the first offering is not close.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-0. Righty delivers, and a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, fouls one off. 2-2.
Now this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Next pitch is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And he walked him.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Dan.
Here's some real power at the plate. Stan Musial. This guy with light tower power. On the ground to third. He's in there.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
So digging in, Ernie Banks. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
And downstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. 2 outs. Bases are full. Base hit into right center. 1 run's in. 2 runs across now, and that's a double. In to score from first, and they're up by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ralph Kiner. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And now it's even up.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1-1 now.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering is down low.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Here's Harper now.
The designated hitter.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Over to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth. From the San Diego
Manny
Padres,
Machado up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine. He'll write the initials FN in the infield dirt to honor his grandfather, Francisco Nunez. Next offering misses. Ball 1. Now 1 missed.
1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Got him swinging. Trey Turner at the plate. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
And couldn't have picked a better time to turn in that type of performance headed into free agency after that season.
Next offering is fouled back. Goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them. Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next offering upstairs.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So up next, Bill Mazeroski.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals.
Nope, I'll do.
Bench gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Fights it off, you'll see another. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays now at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Two outs with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The pitch. Gets the call. And the count is 2-2. Runner at third, 2 away. The 2-2. Out towards right center field. Acuna after it. Makes a nice running catch. And that will end the inning. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. And now Jack Peterson. Peterson, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
2-0. Good eye right there.
3-0.
Here's a 3-0. And a strike in there.
So the ball really well today. That two-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This guy has turned into one of the best catchers in the game, but was originally signed by the Cubs as an infielder. And first offering is fouled off. Jenkins, the tall righty, over 200 career wins, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. The pitch.
2-1.
And that one upstairs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. In the air, left field. This looks like extra bases. Chisholm into second, and he's got a double. Cut off, now a throw home, and he's out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 so far. First offering, and it just misses. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. And here it comes. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Oh, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year an OPS of 917 just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
Contreras on third. Chisholm at second with 1 away. And that one fouled off. Incredibly, the Braves able to win the 2021 World Series without Acuna. He blew his knee out, tore his right ACL on July 10th, 2021 in Miami. He was done for the year, and the Braves still able to win it. That one to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, and that is that. Welcome back, and now the DH, Roberto Clemente.
The designated hitter.
Clemente, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. The wind of the pitch.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Betts on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Right fielder, number 44.
Hank Aaron will hit next. The walk and a run scored his first time. Alcantara, a 6'5" righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Kicks and fires. And it is 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. And a pitch. Fought off foul. That's out to center field. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Acuna throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One down. Next to hit, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. One out and a runner at second. Here's a chopper to short. Tosses to first, and they get Musial for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
And now, Ernie Banks doubled in his first AB. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hank at second with 2 down. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. And that one handled. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Groundbreakers lead this one 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at a Texas State. Many All-Star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. 0-1 down. That one ripped, but foul.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
Next pitch is inside, and that is ball 1. And now 2-2. Next offering upstairs. And the right-hander deals. And that's ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Next offering is foul back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a pitch. That one hit to right. Aaron on his horse. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Manny Machado, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. And the first offering is not close. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. The 1-1. Right side. Musial gloves it. He handles it himself, and that is a big first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that's in there for strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And Jack Peterson stands in. He reached on a walk his first time. In there for strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. This to center field. Mays has it sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. National Leaguers strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. So digging in, Ralph Kiner.
For the Groundbreakers, the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
And the right-hander back to work. That one missing inside. And misses inside. The wind to kick the 2-0. Just missed. The wind of the pitch. And a 4-pitch walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Johnny Bench getting ready to hit. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First offering misses the mark. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
There's a strike at the knees. 1-2. That's down and in. Nobody out. Runner at first. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Mazeroski in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. That one missed.
2-1.
And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Bounce to the right and foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. To third might be 2. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. We played 4. Groundbreakers lead it 3-1. We go to the top of the 5th, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Wilson Contreras has put together a pretty special career. Multiple times he's been an all-star and a guy that came up in the Cubs system as an infielder. Kiner makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Doubled his first time up. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. First pitch just misses. And a good eye there. Here comes a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pickoff throw. Acuna dives back in. Betts at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Acuna runs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond, and that'll do it. NL leaves 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Jackie Robinson. The pitch. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That one the other way, and it's foul. And the pitch. Struck him out looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And stepping in is the speedy Willie Mays. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now that's the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Roberto Clemente. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's outside. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
3-1.
The 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
So man aboard, and here is Hank Aaron. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And the 1-0. Clemente on the go. Chisholm handles. Tosses to first. Inning over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. The groundbreakers out in front here. 3-1. Top 6. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
National League All-Star. The first baseman, Paul
Goldie in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. There's a strike. Jenkins, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1.
Probably no surprise to you, Boog, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there too.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Ripped to short. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter,
Bryce Harper to the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Harper, a former home run derby champ, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Kiner settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Machado. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami, and of course, Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Falling behind, 2-1.
2-1.
Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And now a full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. The Groundbreakers lead this one 3-1. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Stan Musial. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The next offering misses. And a count
2 balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
And that's
3 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
That one
Take your
misses. So a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Ryan Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Ryan Helsley on the pitch here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
At the plate, Ernie Banks, 1 for 2. Ernie's part of an exclusive club, one of just a handful of guys to win back-to-back MVP awards. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
And those MVP awards for Banks in 1958 and 59 came on below 500 teams. Speaks to the level of his talent.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
And just to complete the point, a look at Banks' numbers in those MVP seasons, and it's easy to see how he stood out. His combined totals were 92 home runs and 272 RBIs.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Musial on at first, nobody out. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Kiner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Righty delivers. Pulls that one foul. And the righty deals. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Next offering is fouled back. One and two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One, two now. Good eye right there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he deals.
Careful.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Bench up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one at triple
2 balls,
digits.
1 strike.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Kicks and deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Trey Turner.
Leading off for the National League All-Stars, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Jenkins back to work. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Here's Jock Peterson. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Christy Mathewson up and loosening in the pen. Ford warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Oh, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And fouled off. The pitch. To the right side. Robinson picks it up, sends it to first. That ends the frame. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. Groundbreakers lead it 3-1.
7th inning stretch.
New arm out of the bullpen, Devin Williams.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Now here is Bill Mazeroski.
For the Groundbreakers, the third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And that one missing low. Righty to the plate. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Goldie makes the grab. One away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So up next, Jackie Robinson for the 4th time tonight. Lined into left center, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. Here comes Jackie flying around third. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Base is empty, 1 away. Willie Mays now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in there for strike 1. And here it comes. Look out! And it hit him.
You know, the best way to forget about the pain is inflicting some pain, and working your way around the bases and touching home plate is a way to stick it to that other team.
Clemente stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down.
Wow, what a pitch for the strikeout right there, Boog. He placed that screwball on the inside, and, man, that thing moves a ton. That's a unique pitch. So tough to throw. You don't see many guys throwing that pitch, but if you can put it right there against same-side hitters, almost impossible to handle.
Hank in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. There goes Willie. Bounced out to short. In plenty of time to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Groundbreakers out in front here, 4-1. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. 1-0.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the dirt. Throw over to Musial. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there as a pitcher. Got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Betts started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. The wind to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
The 1-1.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
One and 2 here. On the ground right side, Robinson collects, gathers, and throws to first. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's a lead for the mid-century era, 4-1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now, Stan Musial. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And they get Musial for the out. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Banks in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. And now it's filled up.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Right-hander kicks, deals towards first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Ralph Kiner will hit next. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a ball.
No strike.
In the air, right field. Betts running hard to get it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Johnny Bench. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark. And there's the strike. Kiner stands at second with 2 gone. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie. That ends the inning. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Through 8 full, the Groundbreakers lead this one 4-1. Righty reliever out of the pen, Raleigh Fingers.
Raleigh Fingers.
And the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman.
Fingers measures 6 feet 4 inches. 34-year-old vet. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Ground ball right side. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Bryce Harper. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. In there, and it's 0-1. Raleigh, a former MVP, he features a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and he works in a 4-seamer. On the ground to the left. Throw over to Musial, and a couple of quick outs.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a ground ball to first, and it gets by him.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Trey Turner now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. at the belt and fires. And now 1-2.
1 ball. 2 straight.
Just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Groundbreakers, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the National League, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.